So today I need to go and get this fixed. I lost the ceramic ring in this guide. It's actually broken. This is on my Hurricane Calico jack. It's one of the old IM7 graphite blanks, so it's pretty nice. Here's the one that I kind of DIY'd. You can kind of see it's just done with standard sewing thread and super glue to fix the guide. But because I use this rod quite a bit, I want it to be kind of at least up to standard, so that's why I'm going to have a professional do it. You could find the shop in the Kmart shopping center. Also got like the dollar store, Office Max, and then there's a Publix just on the other side there. And they're in a little strip mall, I think on the northeast side of the parking lot. But they are right, where's that? Right there, Esky Rods. And we're at 920B. Esky Rods, custom fishing rods. Let's go check it out. Here's their hours. 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, 9 to 2 Saturday, Sunday closed. Go on. What has them? Not too much. Trying to do as much fishing as I can, but the wind always. Yeah. I don't like going out on Saturdays too much, too many people.
Yeah, you're right.
So what was going on that day that I came in that first time? Like all those guys that were in here.
Wind was blowing.
Just the hangout place?
Yeah. If it's a rough day and they ain't fishing, they're in here.
They're in here, really? Yeah, I was surprised I saw even that Steve Rogers was in. Was that the one of the Delph sons that was inside there? Yeah.
I've known Steve since he was a kid.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and strip the old guide. See, I think it'll be a lot more technical than my just razor blade and sewing thread and super glue. So
Basically the same concept.
while mine looks like it was done with razor blade, sewing thread, and super glue. It is really soft stuff. I thought it was kind of like a painted and hard epoxy, but yeah, it just scrapes up.
I'm using my thumb to feel it because you don't want to overheat the blank.
Okay.
If you overheat the blank,
Get a weak point. Oh, nice.
this is a raw guide.
Okay. Is that just to take the paint off? And...
It's actually the guide right there. It has an edge, and it kind of does like this when it's raw. And when you bring the thread to it, it wants to roll back.
Oh, slip back out.
So when I give it that nice thing, the thread comes and just like goes right up on it.
Okay. Okay. How long you been doing rods?
Probably since I was 13.
So you're full on conch?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm like 5th generation.
Ah,
My father's father's father lived here.
nice.
That's it.
I'm gonna mix a bunch up so I could coat a bunch of rods.
Ah, okay. Are these mostly all repairs, or are you doing any customs?
These are all customs here. This is done. I could take that down.
Okay.
But all the rest are customs. Ready for that one needs its first coat. All these need the. Actually, this one's done too. These two need their last coat. So with this, you got to measure 2 equal parts, and it has to be perfect. If it's not perfect, you'll have a problem.
But that's not a. Or are you going to use it all right now, or is that storable?
No, once it's mixed, it's done.
Okay, so it's like just 2-part epoxies.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
It's flex coat. It doesn't when it dries, it stays kind of soft. So when the rod bends, it doesn't crack.
Ah, okay.
And the mixing is the important part. You gotta mix this stuff really good.
So how often do you get to go out fishing?
Not as much as I'd like. The good times of year of fishing, I'm in here swamped. So make sure this gets mixed up real good. I want to mix it for at least a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Make sure all the it'll basically turn clear once it's mixed really well.
What part of the season are you in right now in regards to business? Is it?
This is our busy time. January, February, even into March is our busiest months.
Dang.
December's always good, but these 2 months are.
Get all the snowbirds down and all the
Exactly.
escaping the snow people.
Yeah.
You guys do fly rods repairs and stuff too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
How about reels, fly reels?
I could service them all.
You can service one? Okay.
I'll leave this one up here. Normally I put it down here, but for this purpose. So you don't want to put too much on there to start with. Just kind of get it started.
Yeah, this is the part that mine comes out looking really gloppy. I don't have the nice turning machine and the good epoxy.
want to make sure you get the foot real good. What's going on, Mr. Cass?
Time to restock.
I called you yesterday, but I didn't get you.
What do you need?
Flats.
Well,
So you just want to make sure to get that guide foot secured real good. Smooth it out a little bit. Usually on these single foot guides, on these repairs, you can get away with one coat. On new rods, we usually typically put at least 2 coats.
Bill told me the boat was running fun.
And that's it. And then it's got any bubbles in it, you hit it with the torch, and it'll let that lay down a lot more. Take all the bubbles out. If you heat it too much, it'll drip off.
Okay.
So it's and I'll burn it once, let it sit for a while, set up, come back in 5-10 minutes later, hit it again. Yeah. And if you come back the second time and you could see that it looks a little thin, you could add a little bit more. But typically on a small guide like that, you're fine.
Pressure on there.
That's basically it.
How popular is the vertical jigging around the keys?
It's pretty popular. A lot of people do
Have you seen it like really start taking off, or
it's
been pretty consistent?
It's been pretty consistent. It's pretty popular down here. It's been popular for a while.
Yeah.
so anyway, that's what story. But no,
How long's the shop been here?
Going on 6 years.
6 years? I was going over. So basically, any rule that's out there, you're.
For the most part,
Quite
there's some that I don't typically like to work on, like a Stella.
Oh, really?
I could service it, but when it gets into repairs, the parts are so expensive that people don't want to pay what I have to charge to fix it. But you know, your normal reels, basically everything, all the bait runners, internationals, battles.
What's their general pricing for just a servicing?
$15 to $20, depending on how bad it is. Plus parts, like I could tell this one needs a bearing. You could hear how loud it is.
Yeah.
And
That's what all my reels sound like.
bait runner's not close. But so this one will, just from the outside, I could tell it'll probably be around $25.
Okay. Yeah, that's
It's for a new bearing and everything.
Yeah, that's kind of worth it for like a $150 reel or something like that.
Exactly.
Get it brand new again.
Close.
Yeah.
Close to it.
You pretty much carry most of the parts you need, or do you have to order sometimes?
I do have to order sometimes, but the basics, I got it, most of it covered. Especially all the reels we sell here, all the Finor reels.
I was going to ask, what do you guys recommend for reels?
We push Finor.
Finor?
I carry some of the Daiwa BGs, the newer BGs, but mostly Finor stuff. They're making some really good stuff.
Oh, okay.
Been pretty happy with it. The Marquesas are real nice. The offshores, I love the offshores. Kind of like a meat and potatoes type of reel.
Are you guys servicing the archery stuff as well?
Yeah, he does all the bows and tunes them, and really the only one in the Keys that I know of doing it. There's a lot more hunters down here than you would think.
once they bite somebody, indicate to them, or the last time David stuck up for us, we came here yesterday, we gassed up the boat.
I'm gonna have to tell Davey when I see him, I'll tell him, because I don't like dogs that bite. So, anyway, which one is it? A young six?
At 6:15, right? With the boat in the water, we get the others thrown in the bank.
Yeah, we're gonna pick up the rod. It's been one day, and then I'm gonna go test it out. Hey man, what's going on?
There it is.
It's all good.
Good to go.
I'm gonna go take it out for a test drive right now.
There you go. It's a nice day.
Yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna do some offshore stuff. I'll probably post it on Wednesday morning.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah, I got some really good shots and stuff, so it came out real good. So I just
Yeah.
need to add this part and then just a little bit of text information, and it'll be good.
Oh, hell yeah.
There is the new guide, all repaired. So, all set. So now we're gonna take this guy out and give it a test drive.